Hey everybody, welcome to the sketch space. Welcome aboard the Ad Astra, the spaceship that travels through the sketch space as we create and have fun on this amazing creative journey of ours. You know, I just want you guys to know that this is a safe place for you guys to just have fun drawing. We're not looking for anything finished. I'm not looking for masterpieces. We're all just here to enjoy this fun activity of drawing. Okay. Last time at the last sketch space, I talked about doing tutorials and stuff, and I apologize. I have been very busy at work, and I'm looking to get to do those tutorials very soon. But I wanted to do one today. And I thought that it would be a really cool thing to just do it together, and it helps me to sort of gauge out how I'm going to do the rest of them. So the first one I wanted to start off with was shadow and light. I don't know if you can see that really well. Let me see here, hold on here. There we go, that's better. I wanted to go with this one because this is a really simple one. And I know that a lot of people are sort of asking for it. So let's do shadow and light. Let's talk about what the nature of light and the nature of shadow. The nature of light, basically, it's like if we have a light source, oops, should use a different, do that one, oops. All right, light source. We have a light source. Okay. Out of that light source, this is the sun, of course. Light rays come out, right? And they interact. They can travel on for however long, however, you know, the sun is a very strong light source. But the way it interacts with us, and this is the way we see form, is the introduction of shadows. So if I have a shape like a cube like this, light rays are going to be hitting this, and then basically shadows are the absence of light. So it's where the light is not hitting, right? So if this shape here, we have a cube here, this side here is not facing the light. Obviously that side is going to be filled in shadow. Right? And additionally, this is not resting on its own, right? Usually it's let's just say this cube is on a floor, a plane or something. I'll just draw that here, right? This would be casting a shadow onto that plane. And that is basically how we see forms, how we are able to see 3D things in a 3D space, a three-dimensional space with a vertical axis, a horizontal axis, and I guess a z-axis, which is one like, you know, pointing straight at you or whatever. So that is that. You know, that is that in a nutshell. But there are more that you can do. You can push this more, and right. So Richard Barley says light can be both a wave and a particle all at once. Very true. I am not going to get into the science of light. For this, we can go on forever. But cool thing in terms of illustration, what you want to do is make sure that that you get your basic shadows in. So already right here we can see that this is a cube sitting on a plane on a flat surface, and we can see and we get that idea of space, right? So there are other things to note and to think about, especially when you're illustrating something like this. So like the sun rays, light waves, you know, they'll radiate out from whatever source you have, but they'll always end up hitting like another shape. So I just draw another shape over here, right? And say that this light here is hitting this, but there's something called ambient light, which is tons of light rays bouncing off other objects onto other surfaces. So from here, the light rays from this source going to this surface end up bouncing on and then illuminating other objects. So all this to say, what's going to happen here is that you're going to have different values of shadows. So let's say, gosh, why does this keep doing that? I can make this a very dark shadow. Right? But it's going to show up here in this cast light right here, in this cast shadow. As you know, as sometimes you can probably see it, is if you look, shadows aren't fully just all black and white. They are shades. And this is one of the things that you probably want to practice later on, is getting different amounts of shade, of value. And this is what is called value. I'll show you right here. Let me just turn that off. This is an exercise that you do in art school and in illustration school, in illustration classes, where you do different shades of darkness, from 0 all the way to 100% black. And you want to practice going from 0 all the way to 100. And the way I do that is just, I start off with my 0, which is all totally just white, and then I go full black, as dark as I can do it. And then I go just slowly start to build up value. And then I just keep building onward and onward. Okay, that's where you get ideas of how to get this sort of, this sort of feeling here. Because what ends up happening is that where forms meet, there's something called ambient occlusion, meaning that the more closely they are, the more light can't get into there. So that's where you start to see separations of forms. Cool. So as you see right there you start to see different variations in the shading here. Because if you look in real life, here's another tip too, is like when you look out and you need to see value in shade and how shadow is interacting and how light and shadow are interacting, the best way to do that is to squint. Like squint your eyes down, because then you'll see really just no color really. You'll start to see like actual value. And part of being an artist is actually being very observant of these things. So cool. That's just a really quick way of learning about shadow and light to the surface. As for illustration purposes, let me show you something else. There are ways of showing shadow. I'm going to show you 5 different ways of doing that. Draw. Ugh. Let me draw a better circle. That's good enough. Okay, there are 5 ways that I'm going to show you. There's cross hatching, just another one called hatching. They're related, but I'll show you the difference. One that's called contour, one that's called stipple, and you might be already familiar with these, but kind of just want to show everybody. And then this is my favorite one. It's called scrumble. I'll show you each one. So cross hatching basically is what you're going to do is just just draw lines. So if my light source, everybody just agree that the light source is right here. And the shadow then would be on this side of the sphere. Let me choose a better. Okay, yeah, there you go. So see how I'm just drawing lines first, but then as the name implies, there's more hatching that goes the opposite way. So they're in a cross, right? And the more dense you make your lines, that's where you know, there's more shadow. And you want to keep your lines sort of perpendicular to each other. So there's an example of cross hatching, which you could use. Cool. Hatching is similar, but instead of doing the actual cross, you know, doing the X shapes, it's just one. All your hatching is just going one direction, and you can. The more dense you make those lines, those marks, that means more shadow. So it's darker there. And these are all tried and true methods. Oops, see, I started going across a little bit there. But that's hatching. Same deal. Contour is a little bit different. Contour basically is going along the form of your shape. All of these methods, the whole thing about shading is basically to make your form look more 3D-ish on a 2D plane, right? So contour basically would follow the form of your shape, or of whatever you're trying to draw. So like for the sphere, basically then I'm just following the form of the shape. And again, the more lines you put, just go over them, layer, it gets darker because there's more shadow. Cool. Stipple. All right. Stipple is not my favorite because, and I'll show you why. Because it takes so darn long. Basically, stippling is, that is a big dot, I don't know if you guys can see that. Is doing this. Just doing dots. You know, sometimes when I get like, because this is why it's not my favorite. When I get really impatient. And so instead of dots, I'll draw little lines like that. But these should actually be dots. And the best way to do them is to take your time and do these millions and millions of dots, which I'm not going to do here because you get the idea. Karina Lowe says, stippling is my favorite because I have no life. You shouldn't sell yourself short. I'm not saying that stippling is bad. It's just not my favorite because I am just so impatient with it. It takes forever. And so if you can see that if I continue this on over, you'll get that nice effect because our eyes end up our minds and our eyes are interesting things. We have this thing, there's this thing called this Gestalt theory, and the way our senses work is, especially with vision and our brain, is that we try to we recognize patterns. So all of these that I'm doing right here are just patterns, right? But we see them and we perceive them and read them as shadow or shade. So yeah, it does take time to make dots. It really does. And Google stipple artwork and you will see some amazing things. I mean, I just don't have the patience. All right, so the last one I will show you is Scrumble. Let me just I'm gonna erase these guys. I'll show you why I like scrumbling. And it's really good for, especially if you use, those of you who use pencils, which I'm gonna do on this iPad. But basically, it's just sort of scribbling. You can do swirlies like this, or just zigzags back and forth. And the reason why I like this is because it's fast. I like to draw fast. I don't have patience. Let's see how I'm doing this. And the more you go over, again, you build up these things till you get the better value, the values that you're looking for, how dark you want your shadows to be. Now see there we go. It's nice. Cool. So here's the thing with that I like with scrumbling, and especially because this works with like graphite and pencil and stuff. You could always use your finger to smudge the edges here. I can't really do that on the iPad. There is a tool here, a smudging tool, which is sort of similar, but helps to see. I'll show you what happens is that you can just smudge this. And smooth it out. Check it out. smooth it out, and then you look less, you see less of your the stroke work, which is cool if that's the look you're looking for. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, I can go in more to this. Notice something here as well. As you see on the outside rim, the shadow doesn't go all the way to the edge. That's because I'm taking into account, bounce light, illuminating the edges of of the sphere, right? But then, that's probably more for advanced stuff. I can keep going more if I think my values need to get more darker. Look at that. And doing more shade, blending. But this is why I think scrumbling is my favorite, because it's more like sculpting, really. Cool. So there you go. Those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways of shading in illustration. They aren't all of them. These are the ones that I use the most, and probably one of the most. They're the most common. So that's it. I hope that helped you in terms of shading and stuff. I know we can get farther, and I probably will do like other levels of tutorials for shading and light, because we can get into a whole bunch of other things like different materials accept shading differently. We get into like highlights and stuff. If you were to render like if this sphere right here were a golden sphere or a metal sphere, shadows would be different on it than, let's say, if it was like a wood sphere, that had like sort of a grain or a texture or something like that. But this is like a real basic sort of thing about how shadow and light interplay with each other. Okay, so let's get to our actual fun thing, to the creation engine, and where we get to actually draw. This is what we do at the Sketchspace. We take from what the creation engine here, it gives us a prompt, a who, what, and a where, and then we get to draw that for, let's say, 30-ish minutes. Okay. Ground rules: you don't have to do all three. If you want just to do a who, or the what, or the where, you can do those. You can just do one of the three. You can do two of the three, or you can do all three. This is all just for fun. 30-minute sort of time for you to just express your drawing skills and just have some fun. Okay, I'm open to all skill levels, all age levels. We're not looking for masterpieces. We're looking just for some great drawings, okay? For you to just put something down on paper. So let's get going. Let's see what the creation engine comes up with. And oh, there we go. You playing a video game behind the bushes. I like a lot of these who's are open-ended. So I'm gonna, like, it's not an actual person. Like one time we had Captain America and everybody had to draw Captain America, but this is you. So I'm excited to see you, a drawing of you playing a video game behind the bushes. Okay, again, you can just do you. You can do playing a video game or your favorite video game. You can do bushes, I guess. But yeah, you know, just have absolute fun, and let's get going on this. All right. Oops. Oh darn. Okay. Kind of stop behind there. So let me put the prompt up there. Where is it? You playing, I don't know why you would play a video game behind the bushes, but maybe there's a reason why. Let's see here. All right, so the prompt's up there. 30 minutes. I will start the clock. Tell me in the comments, what is your favorite video game? Because I have lots. Recently, I just finished. I finished The Last of Us. I played both games, Last of Us and The Last of Us 2. Very harsh story, but you know, such a really good story, really great gameplay. Let me see. Man, so many games. Let me know, you guys, in the comments. I'm gonna start the clock. 30 minutes starting, and the prompt: you playing a video game behind the bushes. I can't wait to see you guys. You draw yourself. That's gonna be fun. Okay, so let's see. Think of that game. What is that game that I played? Oh man, I'll look it up now. Sorry, I have to look it up. Oh, it's called Grease. I'll show you, hold on. There you go, Sheila Norton. Last time I played video game was Super Mario Brothers. Amazing game. There would be no Nintendo without Super Mario Brothers. So do not sell Super Mario short. Amazing classic game. All right. Ro Navarte, Disney Emoji Blitz. I can't play video games very well. I think no one can at the beginning of the game, right? Disney Emoji Blitz. Hey, whatever works for you, you know. There's another game on that I've been playing on my phone. Wow, man. Dang. Let me see. I think I have it on my iPad here. Among Us. That's a good game. Yeah, I don't have it on my iPad. I try not to play a lot of games on my iPad because that's what my phone is for. Animal Crossing. That's a great game. The Avengers game, Animal Crossing, maybe Minecraft. Great. Punch Out, Soul Calibur, NFS, Need for Speed The Run, Midnight Club, LA, Kirby, and Elite Beat Agents. Great games. Alright, guys. Well, let's get drawing. Oh, I was going to show you. This is a game that I was playing that I thought was just has amazing graphics. Don't you hate when you go to a site and it's not what you wanted? Oh, I know, that's why. But look, some of this art is amazing. Yeah. Okay. Back to my drawing. Uh-oh. Oh well. I gave you guys like extra 5 minutes. That's a little bug. Alright. I'm gonna think about my composition first. Really quick thing about composition. If you want, there's something called the rule of thirds. If you split up your image into threes, both horizontally and vertically, you come up with these sort of interest points. Okay, and that's where you kind of want to have all your your focus and stuff. That's not to say that you can do something central. It's just it gets kind of boring if you like just have something like a person there right in the middle, dead center with their face right here. I'm going to do another tutorial on composition as well. Another way of doing composition is just to sort of draw two lines wherever. So what I'm going to do is basically that. So that's where kind of my action is going to be. And I think what I'm going to do see how I'm on my sort of composition layout here. I have my face. I am dead center, but my face is up near the top, because what I'm going to do is that's me there, but I'm going to be have my monitor here, because see, now look, I'm just drawing quick things. Draw a nice foundation to build off of. Because what I'm going to do is sort of things jumping out of my screen. Tomato Bird says Hades all the way. I do not know that game. Hades. Sounds like fun. Fit Ring Adventure. Is that exercise game for the Switch? I mean, right. I'm just gonna jump all over my drawing. Yes, it's the exercise game. That's what I thought. Lorraine, it's sitting in my room collecting dust. I know that. I know that. I know that pain. All right. I totally didn't account for bushes in my drawing. I'll just go with this. My idea is my video game is coming to life. It's jumping right out of my screen. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? All my favorite video games, like little things about it. A little, like, you know what one of my favorite video games is? Metroid. You guys remember Metroid? I need to look. I'm hoping that Nintendo comes out with another Metroid game. So I'm totally losing out on that. So I'm trying to, if I can put it here. Oops, darn it. Can't do it. Maybe I can. There you go, that thingy. Let's put that there for now. Forgot what those are called. Richard, if you're still on, I know you know. They're like the mother brain sort of things. Such a good game. The last one I played, last Metroid game I played was on the Nintendo Wii, and it was the first person. They did a first person one, and my favorite moment from that was you're falling down this chasm, and there's a let's see if I can find it. There's this one of the enemies, her name, I guess, I don't know, was Ridley. Look like that. And you spent this whole time falling, but you had to keep shooting at Ridley, which was you know, pretty cool. My trigger finger was really sore after that. What other games can I do in here? know if you guys know who this is. I hope. Kind of do. I'm going Nintendo all the way here. Alright, we're at 14 minutes. I'm just looking up a whole bunch of Nintendo games. I mean, this is definitely one where I'm gonna go. I could go back and do more drawing on this, but right now it's just a lot of sketching. Just so by the time we do show and tell, we have an idea of this. Oh my gosh, how could I forget this? Tetris. How many of you guys were just totally playing Tetris all the time? Oh, I was back in the day. So much so that I would, if I could close my eyes to go to sleep, I'd be playing it in my sleep. What games are there? Now, Tetris is not totally a Nintendo game, but it found its home on the Game Boy. Am I dating myself? Because I might be. I did hear that the Tetris is the most sold game ever. List of best-selling video games. I'm looking it up. Oh, actually, Tetris is number 3 on the list. Number 2 on the list is Grand Theft Auto 5. Interesting. Number 1 on the list, I'll give bonus points to anybody who could give me the number 1 most sold game according to Wikipedia. It has sold over 200 million copies. Initial release date of this game was in 2011. So it's not old. It's pretty new. It's a big one with the kids right now. Sheila Norton. Sheila Norton wins with Minecraft. It's Minecraft, M-I-N-E craft. But very good, Sheila. And Mario Kart, let's see where that is. It is actually number 10. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is actually 10th most with 41,860,000. Wii Sports is interesting. That is number 4 on the list. 4. I didn't even know that that game was still around. With the sales of 82,900,000. So cool. Yeah, Sheila Norton coming out with Minecraft. I mean, no offense, but I just didn't know that, like, you know, for a person who hasn't played video games since Mario Brothers, knowing Minecraft is a great pull. Congratulations, you win 10,000 points from me. So cool. Let's see where, like, Call of Duties are like in the 28s. Super Mario World was 27. Pac-Man was number 11. Nintendogs was number 39. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was 41. Which is a great game. The Last of Us. There's a 4-way tie between Grand Theft Auto Vice City, The Sims 4, The Last of Us Remastered, and Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. All at 49. Amazing, amazing, amazing. But Minecraft. Interesting to me that, you know what's not around? Is like Roblox. Are they not like on the same sort of like scale? Or I mean, I wonder if this was all just for platforms, you know? I don't know if you can get Roblox on. I don't know if you can get Roblox on what you call it, on a not like on a console. There's my very bad Minecraft thing there. All right, we are at almost 4 minutes. How's everybody doing? Because I think I'm just gonna add bushes. Because this was fun, just reminiscing about video games and stuff. After this, we'll go into finishing up time, and just like another 10 minutes or so that you can clean up your drawing and then get it up to the yoga aisle to get oops, so we can do our show and tell. Okay. Guys, closing in on 1 minute. everybody. How's everybody doing? Time is up, guys. Oops. Let's go. Okay, the next thing we're going to be doing is going to show and tell time. I'm going to give you 10 minutes more to finish up your drawing. And once you're done, go to yogaisle.com/thesketchspace and you'll be able to upload your drawing there. We're going to go into the next 10 minutes just finishing up your drawing. Make sure to put your name on your drawing so I know who to credit for once we do our show and tell. All right, so like for me, I'm gonna just do mine. And so let's go. Sorry, you're gonna do the 10 minutes here. Get that going. Last 10 minutes. Put some shading in if you want. Look at Sheila. Sheila knows Link. She knows Tetris. Guys, I'm gonna just say, don't sell yourself short. You might just know more than you know. Okay? Because Sheila coming out with all these, she knows. Oh, Kirby. I could put Kirby here. Here, Kirby's really easy. Gotta look him up actually. I don't remember his detail of his mouth. Oh, look at that. Easy. He has bigger arms. There we go. There's Kirby. It's funny, I kind of look dazed. This is probably the zombie look that I get when I'm playing video games. I wouldn't know because I'm not looking at myself. I wonder if Ro knows. She's probably, as she's drawing right now, she's probably rolling her eyes. My little Easter egg. I don't know if you guys know who that is, what that is. Ooh, it looks ugly that way. Extra points for somebody who knows what this is. Oh shoot. I need to upload. What am I doing? 1 minute left. Look, Sheila again. I mean, ooh. Hold on, guys. I totally spazzed out and totally forgot to put mine up. So I'm doing it right now. I got so into my drawing that I forgot to do it. All right. Let's see. Come on now. Let me work. Let me get this custom mortar stone going here. Hold on. Cool. Okay. All right. Looks like we have a good number of them. So again, thank you. Sorry that I was so late. There's my drawing. Basically, all these fun Nintendo games coming out of my monitor. Tetris. Shield, this from Link's Shield. This is Zelda, Legend of Zelda, Link, Kirby, Minecraft head. I don't play Minecraft, but I thought, why not? Let's put it in there. One of the Metroid guys. I don't remember the name of the things. Man, it's crazy. It's been that long since I played a Metroid game. And a Mario Kart with a Mario there. And so Sheila and Ewan got it correct. This is my version of Duck Hunt guy. That's bringing it old school. When I got the first Nintendo, that was, you got it with the laser gun thing, right? And Duck Hunt was one of the games. Cool. I do look tired in my drawing. That's what I was saying. It looks like I've been playing video games for too long, right? So, all right. Next. So this is from Row. Hey, stop playing video games, kid. Do your chores. Rick, you need hedge clippers to trim the bushes, not your Nintendo D. Yes. Okay. But see, look, how cute. I love your eyes and the eyebrows and your face and your little nose. That's great. And the little Kirby, look, amazing. Your Kirby's better than my Kirby. I love it. Oh, and I guess these are hedges. This is interesting. It's really cool. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, is this... Sophie? Oh, okay. Come on now. I like it. I'm gonna go back. Pretty. I love it. It's amazing. I do not just have to say these nice things. I love it. It's amazing. Yes. Beautiful. Yay, Ro. Yes. Love it. I'm loving all of these. I am too. So let's talk about this one. These are amazing figures. How are you doing this? This is amazing. This is so cool. Very nice. Love the hands. And these are your friends, Crystal and Gerard. Yes. I don't know why you're playing in the bushes, but okay. I guess you are the bio buddies. But look at the contours on these shapes are pretty amazing. These hands, you're getting really good at these hands. And I love the shirts and the you know the marks to show the sort of folds in the shirt. It's pretty amazing. That's really, really good. Thank you, Sophie. This is really, really great. Okay, so there's an explanation. We were hiding from our bio teacher. I get it. Playing video games. Naughty, naughty. Tomato Bird. This is what it feels like watching people play video games, like it's a physical dominance game sometimes. It's true. It's true. Really good. Love this so much, Sophie. Very good. Very good. Let's see what's next. Oh, let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna check this. Oops. Let me rotate this. Oh goodness. Oh, there we go. Oops. Look at the colors on this. Addie, amazing. And how cute. Look at her. What game are you playing would be though? That'd be cool to know what game you're playing here. But I love the sun. I love the bushes. I love the flowers in the bushes. Amazing, amazing work. I love your eyes. Love the eye here. So cool, Addie. It's really, really good. Really amazing. I just overall look at the amount of colors in this. Really, there's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count green? 6 colors in this thing, but it looks like it's like an immense amount of color, right? And that's really good. But yeah, definitely love the pink. The pink is amazing. Tomato Bird, the flowers in the bush, A+++. Yes, those flowers are amazing. I love them. They add so much texture to this piece. I really think this is a great one, Addie. Thank you so much. And then we have Carice. She's also in the bushes. Check it out. Kirby. Amazing. I think that this probably... Could this be a Pokemon? Could this be Pikachu, maybe? I don't know. It's very cute though. Check this out though too. What she did here in the bushes with these pieces here. Those are amazing. I love how it looks because it gives this so much texture and space, and it feels, you know, like it feels substantial, you know. It's really great. I love playing video games, just rolling around in the grass in the bush. Why not, right? And that face. Look at that. Love the little yellow dress. Very good, Grease. Very good. I love it. And just this right here, just to denote like the, you know, the grass here. Let's see what's happening here in the chats here. Sheila Norton says, "Yay, is it Karis? Karis, right? I think it's Karis. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong." The blue is such a great idea to add. Is it? Oh, you know what? A Tamagotchi. Oops. Ooh. Oh, darn. What happened here? A Tamagotchi. Do you remember Tamagotchis? That's crazy. I always used to kill mine. I was a really bad Tamagotchi caretaker. But hey, to each his own, right? Karis, very nice. I love it. I especially love just you and your sister. The amount of colors you guys use are just amazing. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Cool. Oh, did we do this? This is twice, huh? Oh yeah, you did. This is twice. Let's go to this one. Nora. Hello, Nora. Thank you for coming by. Check out the sun. And the amount of sky in this is amazing. And the bushes. Oh, and you know what? I see a laptop. Or maybe that's an iPad. That's an iPad. Because I know that. That's the Apple logo, guys. Look at that. So cool. And see the sort of technique coming out here, like these strokes going back and forth. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Cause see, once you start overlapping things, it starts to get more gives things more form, right? So it doesn't look necessarily flat. So it gives this sort of thing a, you know, texture. But I love the sun. And Nora, you look like you are just chilling in the bushes, playing a video game. So cool. That is great. Thank you, Nora. All right. Did I? Oops. All right. And this is from Michaela. I love this. Playing a Nintendo Switch. You have one heart left. Rage. I think this is this a Minecraft thingy? Because I don't know. I don't really play Minecraft so much. But I know this guy. It's that egg thingy, right? Check out this hatching on this helmet. It looks like a helmet. Maybe it's not a helmet. Maybe it's just a hood. You know, but it's so cool. Yes, it's Steve. Oh, Steve. That's Steve. That's the Minecraft Steve, right? Yeah. I know this the heart here is definitely Minecrafty, and this I know this is a big Minecraft thing. I just don't know what this is, unfortunately. Maybe I should play some more Minecraft. But I do like, yes, I think what it, yeah, Gudetama. The Gudetama egg. I see those all in like all the shops at Japantown. Japanese come up with some crazy things. They know how to make characters out of things, you know? They certainly do. But I love this. Ah, the rage is my inner emotions. Yes. That does show rage. So really cool. Michaela, thank you so much. I love that. And you know, it's really cool. She started going over it with pen. So that's what you guys can do too, right? Your pencil drawings are basically your you know, your the sketch, right? And when you start getting to something that's more final, you draw over it with pen, and then you can erase your pencil lines. Like this right here would be really cool. I'd love to see that inked out. You know, cool, so cool. Thank you, Michaela. Very lovely. And this is Ewan playing A Bobo's Big Adventure. I'm not sure what a Bobo is. It must be because Ewan is really into playing these obscure games, finding these things. I don't know where he even finds them, you know. But really cool. There he is. Nicely done, Ewan. I gotta look this guy up. A Bobo. A Bobo's Big Adventure. I love the, you know, proportions are really getting good here. Shape of the body, you have the, an idea of length of arms, length of torso, overall the shape of a human being. I would work on, you know, getting more detail in. Don't shy away from all that stuff. So it's really cool. I love the faces. Look at him. He's the first boss. Oh, yes. Yes, I do remember now. Yes. Oh, Bobo. We always yes, because see, I thought that said adobo, like the food. Funny story, when we were growing up playing Double Dragon, and a Bobo would come up, he would always think that adobo, you know. And yes, I don't know why it is. Every sketch space always ends up thinking about food. Maybe just because it's so close to lunchtime when this ends, you know. Because I'm like, right now I'm starving. I need some food. So yeah, that game was a love letter to NES games as a whole. Double Dragon, yeah. You will get into the history of these games too. So really cool, really cool. Thank you, Ewan. Let's see, did we have anybody else? I know some people had. Oh, there's more. I did this one. I did this one. Oh my goodness. We'll get to that one last. Let's get to this one. Lorraine. Homework lingering in the background. You playing Animal Crossing on your Switch. I know this is the Switch. You have the Switch controllers here. I love the character. Love it. Very cute. Very, you know, Japanese anime manga thing. But this right here. Let's talk about this. Oh, there's a second drawing from you. And oh, okay, I'll take a look at that in a little bit. But after this one, Let's talk about homework here. Like, this could apply to so many different things, right? Like, instead of homework, it could be like deadlines, because that's how I operate, right? I have a deadline every week to finish things, and definitely you've just visualized how that feels. Look at that guy. That is kind of scary. The PSA presentation. Oh. Homework. Yep. Wow, Lorraine. So cool. It's very good. It's very good. I think this is amazing. So amazing. I love the shape. I'm really impressed with his head. And the way that your features are wrapping around the shape of this as a 3D space. You're really getting that. To think about how those things sort of wrap around. If this shape was a, like a cylindrical thing. It's very cool. That's an axe. Okay, that just makes it even scarier. Thanks, Michaela. We'll move on. So cool, so cool. All right, let's see here. Hold on, let me see if I can find. Oh, I see. There was a second drawing. This drawing from Ewan. He's playing his NES. And okay, I don't know if you guys know, but one of the greatest games on Nintendo was Punch-Out. And I mean, it was basically a rhythm thing, right? But the characters in this, and I think this is King Hippo. He's missing his crown. You should get his crown in there. There was always these, each boxer had a weakness, and you had to find it. And it was a way, it was just about timing. And so really, really, really cool. King Hippo. Yep. You did 2 drawings. That's amazing. Great job. Thank you. Okay, which ones did I do? I did this one, this one, this one. Let's get to this one. Karina. She always has good stories here. Always has good stories, right? So you're supposed to be practicing piano, but she's playing her electronic DuckTales. And do you remember those things, like the little LED games, LCD games, liquid crystal display games, where it was just like they're really rudimentary sort of games, but man, I tell you, they were just so fun, right? You just pick them up and you find you start it and you go, I'll play for like 5 minutes, but then all of a sudden you're there for like half an hour playing this game, right? Or whatever, like 2 hours, but yeah, look at the detail. Oh, my goodness, Karina. Do you still have this game? I'm wondering. But the bushes are really cool. Scrooge McDuck and Huey, Dewey, and Louie. The logo of DuckTales, so good. So good. Alright. The slipper is coming. The slipper is coming. Yeah. You're supposed to, I guess. I don't know what, I don't speak Mandarin. But you're supposed to be practicing piano, whatever that sounds like. I can tell that is the slipper is very coming. It says, "Where are you?" So this is "Where are you?" You're supposed to be practicing piano. Is she doing Chinglish? Like Chinese English? It is so good. Also, yes, you could barely see the screen outside in the sun. That was the thing about these games, right? You had to go, yeah. You'd have to get your friend to shade you. Yeah, like you'd be playing and that. But of course, if you're playing in the bushes, maybe that's why. So, so yeah, the little uh-oh bubble, so funny. Karina, so good, so good. You always make me laugh. These are funny. And just clean. So good. And her use of color, they're amazing. Especially this color here, like the gradation from the red, orange to yellow. So cool. Man. Karina. So good. So good. Okay, last one, I think. Yes. Let's see, I'm gonna reload. Oh, this is Tomato Bird. This is Taylor. I know her style anywhere. Look. What? Taylor. You know what I get from this overall? Just this sense of the sun, the light coming from this side, right? Or from the wherever side. Somewhere. This light is really good. Like overall, like just this like vibrant. Like it looks. This is like the golden hour. Like she's playing her Switch. Just when the sun's coming down, it feels like, just overall the shadows and the texturing and stuff, so good. And that looks like Taylor. That is that's so good. That is so good. Just the sense of color is just amazing. And so here's talking about shading and stuff. She's got shadows being cast by this bush, right? Not only that, but the shadow right here kind of wrapping around, giving form to this bush, right? It's an effective little technique here, like especially right here. This bush feels full, feels like it has a really sort of like it's really like thick down here, right? And you see it where the shadows like sort of casting it on the wall here. So good. And amazing that you can do this in 30 minutes. So good. Yeah. So let's see, like the color is wonderful. It is so good. I know. Karina, she is she went to school. She's an illustrator. And so good. Thank you. I always want to go out and play games outside, but I don't know if it's a good idea to take electronics outside. Well, with the Nintendo Switch, it's possible now, right? We've come a far way from the LCD games of the 80s of these guys, right? So cool. I wanted to check something really quick because oops, let's see if it loads up. You can see everybody. My Facebook page. Sheila had trouble uploading to Yoga. She said she got it to the Facebook page here, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if it's here. But I don't see it. Okay. Well, maybe I can catch it on a later Sketchbase. Sheila. It's already 11:45. Wow. Time has flown, you guys. This was a really fun one, wasn't it? Like talking about video games. And they're my thing. I love video games. They're just, from my first Pong console thing. Now I'm really dating myself. To now, to like what we have currently. So Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5. These games are amazing now. Such a amazing expression of creativity and story and things. And I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because you guys did a great job. Really good. And I think that we are just amazing. So you guys are really cool. So yeah, so let's get back. So thank you again for joining us. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. The URL is right here, fb.com/thesketch.space2020. Instagram is @thesketch.space. Subscribe on YouTube right now. So get the bit.ly. It's that right here, bit.ly/thesketchspace. That'll get you to the YouTube link, the YouTube channel. And I'm also on Twitch, twitch.tv/thesketchspace. Email me, the who, what, and wheres. I'm going to put them into the randomizer, the creation engine. And who knows, maybe yours will show up in the cycle, and then we'll be able to, draw your idea. Okay. Lastly, the next journey is Saturday, March 27th, 10 a.m. That's in 2 weeks. Okay. Hopefully before then, I'm gonna have like more tutorials and stuff on the YouTube page, on the Facebook page. More tutorials about shading and lighting, and I have ideas for like color theory. Talking about color, perspective, like 1, 2 point, and 3 point perspective. Composition, I was thinking about doing, and then also getting into like figure drawing, characters and things like that. And I hope, with that stuff, we'll, Sketchbase will grow and stuff, and we'll have more fun because with more people involved. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you, Ro. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Ewan. Thank you, Addie. Thank you, Carice. Thank you, Nora, Michaela, Lorraine, Karina, Sheila, with the dropping the knowledge on the video games. I think you knew more than you thought you did, right? So thank you guys so much. I hope to see you again next time. Remember, next one is Saturday, March 27th. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you.